This first photo should be fairly well recognized by most people. It's simply a Google Earth Pro screen capture looking at the golf course. I haven't spent any time with, so I wasn't familiar with what was out there, what wasn't out there. I saw that little area there that's circled in red and wondered just what is that? So I went on safari and waded out there through the mud and waist-high weeds. The following is what I found. This is inside. Now we'll look at the outside. You see the underbrush and the trees and things. There's no way I could even measure the building from the outside. And there's so much debris inside that I wasn't going to try to get around inside that thing without getting a nail in my foot or something. So I'm going to estimate that this block building is approximately 24 by 48 feet with a concrete floor, and someone's going to have to pay to remove this. That the county's already said they're going to give us $600,000 toward the purchase of this park, as they want to call it. And we will pay for everything beyond the $600,000. Administrative fees, maintenance costs, cleanup, renovation, whatever, we're going to pay for it. So everyone be prepared to pay to tear this building down. It's out in the middle of the wetland. You can't see it from 10 feet away. You got to wade through mud and muck and 3 foot of weeds to even get to it, and I guarantee you, you can get within 10 feet of it, and if you don't know where it's at, you will not find it. That's a transformer right out in the middle of the screen. You can't see it for all the underbrush, but that's a big electrical transformer. So I Googled transformers, and this is what I found per the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. It, meaning leaking transformers, are also highly flammable. If a transformer were to leak mineral oil, it could easily start a fire. Because of its flammability, fire codes often prohibit transformers that are cooled with mineral oil from inside buildings or structures. Okay, I failed to understand the difference between this sitting inside a building or structure and sitting out there in all that underbrush. So is this transformer live? What happens if a fire should start on the golf course? Is it leaking? I don't know. I don't have the answers. So let's be optimistic and assume that we'll never have a fire out there and the transformer's just fine. So let's see what happens. PCB won't burn, but they're extremely toxic. They're not biodegradable. They're absorbed faster than they can be metabolized or excreted by animals or humans. Incinerating PCBs generates poisons as chlorinated dioxins and dibenzofurans, which are even more toxic to humans, animals, and the environment than the PCBs themselves. So if what's in there doesn't create a fire, but we happen to have a fire and the underbrush and everything goes up in flames, it's going to incinerate the PCBs and create a very large risk, health risk to us, our grandchildren, our children, our pets, and especially to those living in homes surrounding that golf course. But you know, that's what I found. The county and the Gulf Harbor Civic Association leadership have been mute, completely mute about this building, and so it's up to you what you think they're hiding, or whether they've been duped, or whether they're incompetent, or whether you don't really care and you're willing to live with these risks and these additional costs. Please keep in mind that the same Pasco County and the same Mr. Clyde Hobby were the ones that brought us the Lindrick Fuqua deal. How's that working out for you?